Before we get into today's video, I did want to let you guys know that this video is for educational and just chitty chat purposes only. Please remember to be kind to everybody everywhere in your everyday life, in your home, in the grocery store, and especially in the comment section down below. Please do not show hate to anybody, anywhere. Good morning, my lovelies, my beauties, my friends. My name is Christina and welcome to my channel. If you're new here, thank you so much for clicking on this video. I really hope that you will subscribe, stick around, take a chance in hearing some things that I have to say. And if you are a returning subscriber, y'all already know, y'all are my babies. So good morning, good morning, good morning. How is everybody doing today? I hope you all are having an amazing day. I hope y'all are having a wonderful Wednesday, and I hope y'all's day is only going to get better and better and better as the day goes on. So first of all, before we get into this, y'all have to excuse me. I truly just had coffee, rolled out of bed, did my skincare, and here we are. Like I don't even have earrings in. But we have some people coming to work in our attic, and I just have so many things on my mind that I wanted to chat with you guys about this whole laundry situation. So I'm just going to jump on here real quick and we're going to talk about it, and then I'll see you guys again on Friday. If the kitty cat will leave me alone. You guys, none of y'all told me that cats, that's like having a child, honey. This baby's all up in my business. If I'm trying to take a bath and relax, here he comes up there trying to figure out what I'm doing. If I'm cooking, he's little, tries to jump on the counter. He wants to figure out and he's so smart. I'll do a whole video of him over on my second channel, Casually Christina, if y'all didn't know I have a second channel. And I also have a Patreon for 18 and up, by the way. Over there we talk about just personal stuff, and we go live. It's a good time over there if you're 18 and up and you'd like to join. And I also have an Instagram. All of those are always linked down in the description box if you'd like to come and check me out. Okay, I got it all out there. So I am beyond frustrated, and again, this has nothing to do with me. This is not my life. This is not my burden to bear. This is just me talking to you guys, friend to friend, about this whole Gabby, Petito, and Brian Laundrie and his parents situation. The more that comes out, the more annoying that it gets to me. If you guys watched Monday's video, I was telling y'all about how the Northport Police Department told everybody on September 16th that they knew exactly where Brian Laundrie was and they had eyes on him, and that was news to Brian's lawyer and his family because they had told the FBI on Monday and Tuesday, which was the 13th and the 14th, that they didn't know where he was because he never came back from hiking. Well, now since then they've come out because they're under fire and people are on pressure, like, hey, you guys dropped the ball here. You know, y'all dropped the ball. They said, oh my gosh. They said, because they had allegedly surveillance on them. I don't know what kind of surveillance. Well, they had cameras all around the house too that they put in early on, which makes it even more frustrating that they lost him and then thought that they had him. And moving on though, but I guess they had somebody watching his house, and they're saying that when Roberta Laundrie came back on Wednesday driving his car, because you guys all remember Roberta and Chris, which is Brian Laundrie's parents, went to the reserve, picked up the Mustang, which is actually her Mustang that Brian drove down there, and they drove it back home, okay? They said that when they saw Roberta drive the Mustang back, they thought that that was Brian, so when she went inside, they thought Brian went inside. You got to be kidding me. I can't tell if this is just an excuse to cover tail or if they are serious. Either way, that is incredibly frustrating. Let's just start at the beginning here. If you guys were watching the house, you didn't see that the two of them left and maybe only one came back in the truck, which would be the father. That's first thing. Second thing is Roberta looks completely different than her son. What, they wear a baseball cap? She is a woman, okay? She typically wears flowery long tops. She has curves, you know? She's a woman. She got curves. She looks completely different than him. This is a high profile case, and not even super high profile back then, but you have all of the circumstantial evidence, in my opinion, because you have a young man that left with his fiance that lived in that house and comes back with all of her stuff without her, and then you have a DV situation on file from when they were up there and they got pulled over. Here comes the kitty cat. And you're surveilling the place, but yet you see the mother, the 50-something-year-old mother, come back, and you say that you thought that was Brian. That is terrifying to think that these are the type of people that are searching for missing children, searching for all kinds of like criminal cases, murdering cases. Like, you think again, and I hate to keep bringing up Jelani Day's situation, but this is on my heart, just like this whole Gabby Petito situation is on my heart. But like, you have this mother, Jelani Day's mother, who's out there looking for her child and feeling like she's having to do everything. Here he comes. Having to do everything herself. And of course she does. And it's two totally different police departments, okay, by the way. But like, you mean to tell me that y'all... and then it was so funny because I watched the guy from one of these news stations that I watch, WFLA. He literally said, what was your police doing? Were they sitting there eating a cheeseburger in the car? Like, oh, yep, we got him.
Are you chomping on a quarter pounder with cheese when this is happening in your police car? Because
calls in and says that you have got to be kidding me. At the very least, let's just say that was even the truth. If they called in and said that they had him, why didn't they then speak to the FBI and then they called the lawyer and said, oh, okay, we just saw that Brian arrived home. And then the lawyer would have said, no, he didn't. That was Roberta. Like, what happened? And then you know what? It breaks my heart because if you guys watched all the meetings with the Petito and Schmidt family, which is Gabby's parents, in the beginning, the father was very, very, very confident and said, and so kind, and said, I trust the Northport Police Department and the FBI. They're doing their jobs. We're putting all of our faith in them. They stood up there and said that when the press and everybody else was pressing the family about like if they were doing enough, they took up for the police department. They stood up there and said that. And then
all I know is that the FBI and the law enforcement agencies that are handling this are the best in the country, and I'm sure they're doing a great job.
And I understand accidents happen. I do, but it's too many. It's too many things. It's not just the fact that you mistook a 20-something-year-old young man who is skinny as all get out, straight up and down, for a 50-something, I don't know how old she is, I'm just guessing, 50-something-year-old woman who is curvy and wears flowery tops, but then you call it in and then you don't check back, and there's just so many things. Or like, how about when Friday, when he was actually reported missing, because that's what happened then, it was officially reported missing. How about then they didn't say, well, we thought we saw him come in on Wednesday, and then they connected all the dots. I don't know, you guys. This is terrible. And a lot of you guys were saying in Monday's video, sorry, I got an eyelash aggravating me. Where was Gabby? Do you guys remember that allegedly Brian flew home in the middle of their trip and moved Gabby's stuff out of storage? Where is all that stuff at too? Where's all of her stuff? And if you guys didn't know, Brian Laundrie's parents have now left their house and went somewhere else in the state of Florida to grieve because of all of the protesters and stuff out in front of their house, which, you know, I can understand that. Are we irritated with certain things that they've done? Yes, but at the end of the day, it doesn't matter. They are two parents that have lost their child, and they probably have a lot of regrets. I don't know, though. I feel like I would if I was them, but they also don't do a lot of things like I would do. And maybe they're I don't know, maybe they're the type of people that don't have regrets, and maybe they are. But no matter what, they deserve to be able to grieve. But I just think about Gabby's family, you guys. They put their trust in the police department. And also, when he didn't come back Monday night, I did hear that the father said, I don't know how true this is, But I saw in one of these news reporting videos that the father said he went there and looked for him and saw the car and didn't find him. I've only saw that on one video. But no matter what, it seems like why wouldn't, if he left distraught and grieving, look at, here he goes. He's back up here again, my little troublemaker. If he left distraught and grieving, why didn't they go and really find? Just so much of this doesn't make sense. I feel like I could do a whole entire video on discrepancies and things that don't make sense and things that don't add up. And the craziest thing is this is such a high profile case. There are millions of eyes. I've got some of y'all over in Africa, in the UK, in England, sending me pictures of this being on y'all's news over there. I mean, this is made worldwide news, and it was still messed up so bad. How? And then people wonder why the public get involved. You know what I mean? Then people wonder why families put on searches and don't just leave it to other people. I don't know. I don't know. Oh, I did see, before I let you guys go, I'm trying to make this a quick video. I do hear the people out front coming to work in the attic, but I did hear that whatever was in the notebook was found wet, but it is being, it don't matter what, you can dang near burn a paper and they can figure it out with all of their sciencey stuff. But there was something or some things written in there that is going to be very important. So we'll see. We shall see. I hope that he did the right thing in his final moments. So we'll see. All right, you guys, what do y'all think? What do you guys think about the whole, they thought Roberta Laundrie bringing the car back on Wednesday was Brian? Let me know in the comment section down below. As always, my loves, thank you guys so much for watching this video. Please do not forget to like it. It's a free way that you can help your girl out. And until next time, I love you guys so very much. And I'll see y'all in the next video. Bye. Love you guys. Bye.